market value as a fresher. Okay, and after that, in the medical coding, the good thing is medical coding is for the hard workers. The initial stage, 1 year to 2 years, is for, if you are somewhere between 23 to 26 and you are going to join medical coding, means the first thing that we have to do is we have to learn the, we have to get the expertise. Once we get the expertise, we can do our job in a better way. And if we prove ourselves that we are good in coding, then they will be having these incentives. Okay, whatever the extra work you do, the incentives will be there. So with the incentives, we can learn or we can earn more. Okay, in each medical coding company, wherever the incentive scale is there, they'll offer you additional 2 hours of work if it is required, and it is not for freshers. Okay, it is not for 1 year or 1.5 year experienced people. It is for 2+ year experienced. Okay, 2+ year experienced means they are completely out of audit. They'll do work on their own, so that they will have this opportunity to earn more. Okay, they can work well and they can get the incentives. So along with the incentives and your CTC, you can able to make a good amount of salary in the initial 2 to 2.5 years only. You can expect some 55 to 60,000 in your hand. Okay, that is purely individual, that how you perform, like how you have learned. If you are stressed out and if you keep on making errors, then you will only feel like this is not a field for me, because you will be seeing, the escalations and all, and you will definitely feel stressed. So you think, okay, this is not for me, and you may have to leave the job because of the stress that you are creating for yourself. But if you have decided to go, then learn well, and then you can just, get into medical coding certification programs. And also the one more thing is, invest minimally. Invest minimally and see what it is, how the syllabus is. Like medical, like I have now explained only what we do, but we have more thing to learn. We have to learn so much. Each coding system has its own functionality, coding guidelines, many things is there. So it is recommended you first invest minimally and learn what it is. Just see the CPC syllabus, understand what it is, and then decide, then take the steps for certification. Okay, if you all of a sudden, if you go and join some 25 to 30,000 you know training program, you will left with no option but to pursue certification. Again, for certification you have to arrange 68,000, and after that you have to look for the job, and the things goes on up to 6 to 8 months. You will be just spending the money, and it will not be good. So that's why many of the students, say for example, students who joined in my courses, they, most of the people said, ma'am, like I wanted to just see what it is. So I have seen this whole structure of medical coding and the CPC syllabus. And as I'm working professional, I may not able to study this much. Okay. And if you have retained to not to take the certification. Okay. And few of the students who are, just passed out and they are in the right time, they are like, ma'am, this is sufficient, right, to write CPC, and I am doing it. I am getting certified. And they got certified. Okay, so there will be a two option with you. You choose what you want. But as I said, do not invest so much. Okay, so to experience, to improve your skill, you can invest. And if you decide to go for certification, you can invest. But without clarity, indecisively, you should not take any decision. Okay, that is what I recommend. I recommend it to everyone. And then, as I mentioned here, you can see after 2+ years of experience, medical coders can expect work from home. And if you choose HCC coding, remote opportunities will be more. And potential salary ranging from 30 to 40,000. As I said, there will be incentive scale. According to that, you will, based on your performance, you can earn. And what are the skills required? Soft skill, typing skill is required. Domain knowledge is very important. Okay, to be a medical coder, the first thing is domain knowledge. If you're confident enough, whatever you code, you will live a stress-free life. I see many of the people will comment something, in some of the meme pages I'll be seeing, they simply demotivate others. I don't know what are the expertise they have, but they say this is stressful. So many things they'll pass on, but it is left to individual. I have seen people who have good credibility in medical coding and achieved many things, and few students who lack clarity, they have end up not continuing medical coding. So there is so much. Okay, and as at last, so, lastly, is medical coding is a good career? Yes, medical coding is considered as a good career because it is a stable healthcare industry, and there will be the global. It is globally recognized. As I said, do not fall for any startup companies. Okay, startup companies make you feel like drained, but don't fall for that. And flexible opportunities will be there. Good salary also will be there, and career growth as the growth states from junior to senior, senior to auditor, auditor to manager. All these things will be there. Purely an individual growth. Okay, and job security will be there. Okay, because you are into healthcare, and healthcare will never. It's not like IT. Healthcare will have the persistent jobs, and the industry may be stable for some time, but definitely it will boom once again. Okay, so that's how healthcare industry works. And the concern, will AI replace medical coders? So this thing, AI is like AI. If you still check whatever the AI tools you have in your hand, it cannot give accurate coding for medical coding. Okay, they have if you take an IT, if you are working for DevOps, or if you are working for anything technically, if you put something error on it, it will give you accurate. But when you take medical coding, it has no, it will never give a right answer. It will ask you to correct, but it will never say it is confident. Okay, because the constant updates will be there in medical coding. Every year there will be changes in books. Every year there will be renovations, adding coding guidelines, everything. It will keep changing. Nobody will be able to train the AI model every time. Okay, Maverick is there. Maverick said we will replace complete medical coding and billers in the last 4 years back. Till now, Maverick, nobody has accepted. Okay, why? Because we all work on patient integrity. I mean, patient health information. Okay, that should be protected. Patient health information should be a top priority, and it should be protected. And when we start using AI completely, all of the patient data will be in the cloud, and it can be misused, and too many compliance issue may arise. Okay, because AI is different, human is different. Okay, so that medical coding runs on augmented technology, not only AI technology, but it requires, if we take AI, it should be for repetitive task. Now, medical coders has to capture the data apart from coding, because we need to, the government has to have the raw data. That's why they'll ask the coders to capture the data manually. So whatever the data is now we are capturing, that thing completely automated by AI. That is helpful for coders. Okay, they will feel more stress free. They can concentrate on the documentation and they can work peacefully. Okay, that kind of repetitive task AI can easily replace, and we also want those things to go. Okay, and also why they will not accept, as I said, that is one privacy issue we may definitely come, and audit and compliance, frequent updates, And for surgery reports and all, clinical judgment is needed. Okay, just we cannot trust AI and we cannot send the client. Okay, because some short words will be there. For short words, whatever the provider will refer, medical coders will know. But same short word in AI, it will take multiple ways. It can think differently. Okay, so many issues may come. That's why nobody has still accepted, though they have developed the modules. Modules are ready. AI medical coding modules are ready, but no one is accepting. And whoever accepted, they are facing so much overpayment, underpayment, and now they are again going back to the coders to analyze and give the opinion. Okay, so as AI play an important role in every other job sector, same way in medical coding also AI we will accept, we will embrace. Okay, but it's not going to end up, or it's not going to remove all the medical coders. It will never happen. Okay, so that we should develop the technical skills. Okay, we should also start analyzing differently, and we should able to get or to train the AI models. Okay, if at all, if they accept, we should have enough knowledge to learn what it is, and we should able to give insights. We can do this much better, or this one, like inputs we should able to give. That means from coder thinking to auditor thinking, we should change. Okay, so in future, if the AI will be taking over medical coding, means that our skill should be next level. We should update ourselves. Okay, that's it. So as of now, we are all working normally. Previously, whatever the software we used for suggestion, still we use the same software. All the software will suggest the codes, but it will not say it is the finalized code. You will sit, you will analyze whatever the AI suggested, you will once cross check. If it is correct, you still enter the same code. Okay, that job is still with you. And if it is not correct, you will correct it. Okay, so it is going in same way. Okay, and then uh, so yes, so this much is medical coding and the information. Actually, I have covered less things for this webinar. And last webinar I took for 3 hours, and I have covered most of the thing. Like, too much information I gave in the last class. Like, too much information is not required, I feel. So that what is needed for you, I have just explained. So if you have any queries now regarding any slide, you can question so that I can answer. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have doubt. Which field is more demand now, ma'am?
Now,
Because I have the yes, I am interested in to do the IPDRG, but I am not a CPC certified, ma'am.
IPDRG is in, it's not like demand. Like, as I said, it's based on project. Which project India is outsourcing more, yeah, their demand will create on that. Okay, so IPDRG is good career and they pay you more. But the thing is, now IPDRG coders are already like, they will ask either 6 month internship, they'll ask. Okay, and or else they'll ask CCS certified, not CPC.
Mhm.
For IPDRG, you should be CCS certified.
Which one is means to take a specialty? Which one is best, ma'am, for me? Because I'm a B pharmacy student.
Yeah, as I said, if you are really into it, and CCS is good for IPDRG, but upon completing your CCS certificate, you have to look for any internship, and at least for 6 months, you should go and do some internship or externship. And after that, you can expect IP job opportunities, but you cannot expect OP opportunity. Okay, that's why the first thing is you can take CPC. CPC you can take, and after CPC you will have the two chance to go IP, to go OP. And say for example, initial days you might got in OP, outpatient setting, you got some experience, 1 year or 2 year. Then you can plan your career, because you will understand what is medical coding and what is needed for you to upskill. And after that, you can switch your specialty from outpatient to IP coding. Okay, by that time you will have enough knowledge to pass the CCS, and also you will have enough knowledge to learn. Okay, I mean, you will have all the confidence, so you can take risk and you can switch. By then you will also develop connections, like you will meet colleagues, and in office you will be having this different projects. Based on request you can switch your specialty. Okay, that everything will happen only when you start at one point. Okay,
Yes,
either
ma'am.
in the fresher beginning stage we don't have to check, you know, it is IP or OP. Just you get in, and then